said, what happened? Lola and Ice are stuck together. What do we do? I bust out laughing. I said, ain't shit you can do. You gonna have to let him finish. And what did he do? Finish him. Or her in this case. And I called Ruben. I said, Ruben, what do we do? He said, that fucker probably dropped 2 gallons of semen in her. She's definitely pregnant. And I recorded it, so I could definitely drop that in if me, but I had to fight it. But point is we believe, oh, she's definitely pregnant. But it was like, maybe she's not pregnant. Because even... So I have a dead puppy in here. It's just going to make some people uncomfortable. I don't know, can they see it in the light right there? There we go. You can see that little thing there. That's roughly at 30 plus days. And you say we were getting close to the 40, but in 40 days you get an eyeball, you get a tail. Hell, you can see some of that hair. It looked like that bugger was going to be hairy. No, accidents happen. Very unfortunate what they do. I know people are saying, why did you abort the pups? We cannot have Central Asian bullies, people. There are a lot of dogs in shelters that have homes, but as Better Best Dog just alluded to, you said, well, how did it happen? What happens is in your mind, your female stops bleeding. So you no longer see blood. You let the dog out with the girl. You let the boy dog and the girl dog out. The challenge is when she stops bleeding, she's now in a heightened state of ovulation. And we don't know that unless you're doing progesterone tests. But the dogs know that. They like this. That smell like pussy, nigga. She ready to go, nigga. So he like this. Let me test one more time. Ooh, is she flagging? She want me to tear that ass up. So what did Ice do? He was tearing that ass up. And Jamal and Kat said, Trevor, what the fuck? And I'm like this, oh shit, nigga, did I do something wrong? And I'm not even a person who, it's like, I know I don't be doing, up to no good, but when they called, Trev, what the fuck? Literally. I said, what happened? Lola and Ice are stuck together. What do we do? I bust out laughing. I said, ain't shit you can do. You gonna have to let him finish. And what did he do? Finish him. Or her in this case. And I called Ruben. I said, Ruben, what do we do? He said, that fucker probably dropped 2 gallons of semen in her. She's definitely pregnant. And I recorded it, so I could definitely drop that in if me, but I had to fight it. But point is we believe, oh, she's definitely pregnant. But it was like, maybe she's not pregnant. Because even in the 2 days of ovulation, there could be other, ooh. He about to step in some doo-doo. There could be days after that she flags and they can lock up, and there's no way she's gonna get pregnant. I've seen it happen too. But I repeat, how does an accident happen? You no longer see blood. You see a little swelling still, and you think everything's good. In 2 seconds, if you have a female like Lola who can stand up on her all fours, she turned that tail to the left, the right dog jump on her, and boom, they're tied up for 5 to 7 minutes realistically, normally no less than 3. Dogs swollen and dragging each other around, and boom, 62 to 63 days later, you have puppies that you didn't plan and didn't want. Now, normally when you do an abortion, they fix both dogs. Because people say, hey, we didn't want this to happen. Fix, remove the pups, and just that's it. In our case, it can't happen because we have a plan for Lola. She's got 2 major breedings, and then she's done. She's done. Now, will the abortion impact her ability to get pregnant? We'll find out. What we do know is she's been proven, and the word proven means she's been proven to get pregnant, which isn't a good thing in this case. So we aborted said situation. We might have to name this little booger. This thing is in formaldehyde. And I repeat, we did what we felt was best because we've also went to the shelter, and we know that bully, blocky head dogs often end up there because people can't take care of them. Now, I've gotten a ton of messages literally over the past month. I would say the past month, and I'm thinking, what's going on here? Do you know anyone who could take my dog? Some people have straight up said, I don't have the time. You should have thought about that before you got the dog. And I know how much time it is that goes into it because we built this whole thing, which we're still building, spending a lot of time. A lot of time, people. So I've said this many times, don't get a dog you can't take care of. Don't get a dog or build a kennel if you don't have a team. Don't ask me to take your dog because this ain't no rescue. And after Cha-Cha, I'm not even gonna breed no more. I'll have if everything goes right with what Lola might give and what Cha-Cha might be able to give, and even Nala to a degree, or even Kara. Hell, here, I won't ever, you might not never get a dog. I'm going to breathe through a couple things that you guys have visibly seen, but you might not even see the next 3 dogs we have to keep, especially when we get lamb. Because I don't want to be bothered with the breeding thing. If I'm breeding still, I've done something wrong. Now that's going to go over your head because we're building businesses here. But what I will tell you, we aborted this litter, and it was the right thing to do. It was the best thing we could have done, because having a house full of dogs for 8 weeks, 6 weeks, 12 weeks that we cannot sell, we cannot put in homes, I cannot vouch for, I cannot teach you about, I cannot share. And I would have shared everything, just like we're sharing the truth with you now. But you go, this wasn't the goal. This ain't the mission. This is a problem. And most of those problems, I repeat, would have ended up in the shelter. I know that. Because it would have been a big ass hairy dog that's got a little bit of drive, a little motivation, and probably been a problem if we're being honest. And we don't want to create more problems that already exist. So in this case, people, keep taking care of your dogs. Feel free to comment below. Jamarcus will let me know if there's any comments that you have more questions about. Don't be afraid to expose your truth. The truth is, accidents happen. Truth is we got to tighten up some of those systems. The truth is, it's in that moment where you didn't think it was going to happen, that boom, it happens. And the truth is, you have to make an executive decision collectively with your team to make sure you do not make things worse. And this would have, I don't think it wouldn't have helped the American bully if that was the goal. This wouldn't have helped the American bully, people. This just would have been me causing another problem. There's enough of y'all doing that. Take care of your dogs.